In this segment, you'll see what's included in the box. Before you begin assembly, ensure all the parts and hardware are present. In the box, you should have 1 hitch mount assembly, Part 1, 2 slider tubes, Part 2, 2 mounting brackets, Part 3, 2 3/8 by 7-inch U-bolts, Part 4, 1 blade mount assembly, Part 5, 2 brace tubes, Part 6, 1 brace plate, Part 7, 1 pivot support bracket, Part 8, 1 channel sub-assembly, Part 9, 1 blade pivot shaft, Part 10, 1 control cable, Part 11, 1 blade pivot rod, Part 12, 1 lift handle assembly, Part 13, 1 release grip assembly, Part 14, 1 lift handle, Part 15, 2 6-inch blade extensions, Part 16, 2 6-inch wear plates, Part 17, 1 48-inch blade assembly, Part 18, 2 skid shoes, Part 19. In the hardware package, you should have 10 5/16 by 3/4-inch carriage bolts, Part A, 2 5/16 by 1-inch carriage bolts, Part B, 1 1/4-inch by 1 1/4-inch hex bolt, Part C, 1 5/16 by 1 1/2-inch hex bolt, Part D, 2 3/8 by 2 1/2-inch hex bolts, Part E, 4 3/8 by 2 3/4-inch hex bolts, Part F, 3 3/8 by 3 1/2-inch hex bolts, Part G, 1 3/8 by 5 1/4-inch hex bolt, Part H, 2 1/4-inch nylock nuts, Part I, 2 5/16-inch hex jam nuts, Part J, 6 3/8-inch hex nuts, Part K, 9 3/8-inch nylock hex nuts, Part L, 13.312 nylock hex nuts, Part M, 4 3/8-inch lock washers, Part N, 8 medium washers, Part O, 1 large washer, Part P, 1 vinyl cap, Part Q, 1 spacer, Part R, 1 channel pivot pin, Part S, 5 3/32 by 1.8-inch hairpin cotter, Part T, 2 clevis lanyard fittings, Part U, 2 1/8-inch by 1 1/4-inch cotter pins, Part V, 2 nylon cable ties, Part W, 1 trip spring, Part X, 1 grip, Part Y. In the spacer kit, you will find 4 mounting brackets, Part AA, 2 3/8 by 8-inch U-bolts, Part BB, 4 3/8-inch lock washers, Part CC, 4 3/8-inch hex nuts, Part DD. To complete assembly, you'll need 2 adjustable wrenches, 2 7/16-inch wrenches, 2 1/2-inch wrenches, 2 9/16-inch wrenches, 1 rubber mallet.